Yeah, I got this commissioned a while back and I haven't streamed in a bit, so I'm dual streaming. I'm on YouTube and Twitch. Can you believe it? Hold on. I hope the music isn't too quiet, and I hope I'm also not too quiet. We're figuring it out. It's been a hot minute. I'm just self-promoting right now. How are you? You're doing all this shit. Oh my god, it is me. It's your lovely friend Grim. It's the lovely guy Grim. I'm multi-streaming. I'm over on YouTube right now too, and I will be doing, hopefully. Whoa. Can I not do it? Okay, it's good. Obius had a bit of a freak out. There we go. If it doesn't work, I will just stream on one. But I wanted to do a test with both. So I hope it's okay. Hi, isn't everybody? Hello. We're rocking in. It's Monday. Shocker, I have new days off now. For some reason I have a hard time streaming on the weekends. There we go. No, they're both there. Sweet. Woohoo! We're doing some hi guys. Oh, I need to put the new emotes in as well. I made new emotes and they're in my Discord server, but I haven't like publicly put them on my Twitch yet because I haven't been streaming. Do I sound okay? Is everything all right? I hope it is. Yippee! Let's switch. We're going, and we have a new PNG tuber. I have a setup that I'm working on right now that, hold on. Let's go into art. I have chat. I have Arta. I have hopefully it's, hold on, is it not working? Oh god, imagine it doesn't work. It's not going to. No, hold on. Is it not gonna work? This would be miserable because I was like, man, I didn't test this to see if it was working before I started. I should be fine. And then it doesn't work. Oh, that's awesome. Can you try text typing in the YouTube chat? I want to see if it goes through and works. You can see on my files. That's not what I want. Let's go in the Clip Studio. Today is just going to be me warming up because I haven't drawn in multiple days. This window capture needs to work though, so hold on. And if this doesn't work, I'll cry my eyes out. Please work. It's right here. Oh, what? It's not finding it. It's not seeing it. This is miserable. Why would it do this to me? Hi, guys. It shows up. It shows up. At least on my end, it shows up. I haven't found out how to get it so that the things will do it, but at least I can see that you guys are doing it. That's good. Okay. We're having technical difficulties because it wouldn't be a me stream if I didn't have problems. So, the fact that it's not letting me stream it though is kind of upsetting, but I guess we're just gonna have to go in and do something crazy style, which is a display capture where I crop out everything. You can see my cool background. Hold on. It's a canon event. It's a canon event, everybody. It's been, what, 4 months? 5 months? Last time I streamed was, I think, in... When was it? It was right in October. And then I had a terrible, awful, no good event, which was nothing bad happened. I just lost all motivation, as people do. There we go. Hi guys. Hold on. I'm cropping. We're cropping. Also, before I crop, hold on. Before I crop, look at my really awesome background. Isn't that awesome? Yeah, that would be great. I want basically what I'm trying to do is have it so that both of my chats pop up on one thing. Which I don't know. I saw someone doing it and I was like, oh, I could message him and ask, but I also don't know this guy. So then I was like, maybe I shouldn't do that. So for this stream, this is really just a test run, a test trial. You're gonna have to see the black bit in the corner. I have something I'm working on. This is scuffed. This is awful, but this is a test for tomorrow. This is a test for tomorrow. For tomorrow's stream. Yes. Actually, I've made a couple more emotes since that time. Let me show you guys them. So here they are, if you can see them. So I have a eat your art. I have another one over here. And then I have another silly one. Where is it? All right, let's open these first. So these are the ones that I have right now. This one's one of my favorite ones. Oh no. This is one of my favorite ones. It's a little guy. The littlest guy in the whole wide world. There's a new love one that I'll upload them for tomorrow. There's this one which I really like. Don't look at my whips. Don't look at my whips. And you know what? You don't acknowledge how many whips I have. Because that's rude. Yeah, they're cute. I'm making a Sonic Sona. Here they are bald. Here they are with crazy colors, which I actually don't think you can see right now. We're working on it. It's a work in progress. They're bald. They're bald, don't look. So what I wanted to work on today, I opened them. Is this my stream overlay, which is somewhere in here, so you guys get to see all of my file names while I go look for that. I'm actually pretty sure it's just on my iPad. Here we go. Here we are. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have been following, but I've been ignore the timeline that doesn't need to be there. I've been working on making assets for a YouTube channel. So this right now is what I have going on for that said YouTube channel. It's basically kind of it's similar to the vibe of Jinja Ninja OWO. We have a really fun golden like thing, and then I also have another thing I'm working on, but this is stuff I've been working on for stream and YouTube behind the scenes since I stopped going live. I can't multitask. Whoops. This room came out really cute, but I'm having issues with the colors. The color balancing is... She is my weak point. She is not what I'm good at, so... You know, we're working on it. Other than me, it's literally peak. It's literally whip. Guys, it's literally whip. It's peak, it's PM, it's whatever. So hopefully tomorrow this will all be done and it'll be really pretty and lovely and beautiful and you can all see it and it'll, you know. It's literally a peak whip, things. But yeah, the goal for today's stream is to color in this background. And also do some sketches. And also... Hold on, I have to put these all in a folder. And also maybe do one of these for the fun of it. Because I said I would do one, and I will do one. And then there's Blaze standing menacingly in the corner. It gets really tough. Oh, lovely. I'm not playing Pokopia right now, but is anybody playing Pokopia? I've heard it's really fun. Right. I don't have a Switch 2 either, which is why I don't have it. I also have a fuck ton of talk sprites that I can show off at some point. Really exciting on that. Okay, here it is. There's a Teehee, Juice, Really, and Bui. Let's open this up. These are some sketches I did in January. And we're gonna just draw over it, and I'm gonna save it as a duplicate because I want something to reference, because I haven't literally drawn Albin or anything in a hot minute. It is Albin. It's Albin. She's sleepy. She's eepy. She's deepy, dude. She's so little. Yeah. It's so cute. Is the stream coming through okay, by the way? It kind of shit itself when I started, but I think it's working now. Hi! Hi, Squid. Hi, Squid. Hi, Squid. How are you? I'm also eating. I'm not sorry about that. I'm really hungry. And I'm having tummy issues today, so I'm God's bravest soldier at the moment. Let's look on Pinterest and see if I can find anything fun and silly to draw. Yeah, let's do something like this. Breakfast. Anyone who has chronic tummy issues, you are the strongest person in the whole wide world. Awesome, perfect. Thank you. Friday, you were my YouTube like night. Thank you so much. I wish I was a former tummy issue survivor. If I was a former tummy issue survivor, I think that my life would be easier. But I'm at the point where I'm about to go back to the doctor for it, so. It be how it be. food. Just eat something. Even a little bit's better than nothing. Alright, we're gonna try Shiver. For those of you who don't know, I've been on a really big Sonic kick as of recently. I'm really jealous. I'm not lactose intolerant. That's not my problem. I just have a really sensitive stomach that can only eat, like, I don't know, like a piece of bread. When am I not Sonic pilled? That's a good question. It happens in between the Sonic pilling, where I am OC pilled for my own OCs that are not Sonic related. This is Shiver. She doesn't belong to me. She belongs to my best friend, Lane. I love you, Lane, if you're here, which you're not. But she's Albin's BFF. This lovely design was commissioned and designed by MonoEX, who is a really awesome YouTuber I've had the pleasure of getting to meet recently. I'm modding for her, which has been a lot of fun. And we just been chilling. Just been chilling. But I made Shiver. She gave her an update, and we're gonna draw her because she's really easy to draw and I like drawing her. Shiver is really tiny, and I'm gonna talk about Shiver while I warm up. Because I like her. So Shiver's my BFF Soci. She is a bunny. And she is a dwarf bunny. And if anybody knows anything about dwarf rabbits, it's that dwarf rabbits are a specific breed of rabbit that are just very small. Rabbits and bunnies are also the same thing, I came to find out. I thought they were genetically different, but they're not. It's just a name. And more than often than not, people call bunnies or rabbits bunnies if they have flop ears, like the ears that go down like this. So I found that out. Shiver and Albin have been best friends for a very long time, and Shiver is a character that I hold very near and dear to my heart. I don't know if you guys have a character like this that might not be yours, but there's someone you've known for a really long time, it's like your friend's OC, and you're just kind of like obsessed with them. That's Shiver. That's Shiver for me. I love Shiver. I love how tiny she is. I love how small she is. I love her attitude. I love everything about her. And I haven't drawn... No, it's bad. It gets bad. My friend Lane does draw, and she's incredibly talented. But she hasn't been drawing, so I have to fill the fucking void, dude. And she's also given me permission to do design work for Shiver and write story stuff, but everything I do for Shiver goes through my buddy first. Which is nice. I don't know if any of you do this on a regular basis, but I find co-writing with friends to be one of the most fun things as of recent times that I've been doing. It's just such a blast, genuinely. There's nothing more entertaining than yapping with your friend about something and then coming up with silly ideas that then become canon. Oh, sorry, I'm moving some things around. It's been one of my favorite activities. No, I get that. When it comes to me and my OCs, I have a billion, million, trillion of them, and they're all, they all exist for the express purpose of filling different places in a story. So a lot of my OCs that you'll see, on my toy house, if you go to my toy house and check it out, they're separated in story categories in different places and do different things. And they have their own side stories, and they're all their goal is to fill out the plot more. You know, I miss D&D so incredibly much that I don't personally think anyone can understand. Thank you. I spent so much money on that motherfucker. I was there when the texts were written. Oh my god. I'm gonna be so for real and honest. I was going through TikTok the other day, and the original place. Does anyone know where that quote comes from? Like, I was, do not recite the text to me. I was there when they were written thing comes from. Because I'm pulling this shit up on this side, by the way, because I currently don't. Aw, guys, shut the fuck up. Really? I'm a little meticulous on my toy house. I like, I'm actually getting a code commissioned from one of the big code makers. They're actually the one I have my main theme and CSS from, but we're getting a toy house code commissioned. I'm winning. I'm winning. I genuinely believe in you. The thing that I love so much about Toy House is that it reminds me of the original vibe of how DeviantArt felt, which is why I click with it so much. I love I'm so animated when I talk, by the way. I'm like smashing my hands together. Before DA was whatever the fucking cesspool it is now, the biggest feature that everyone wanted was the ability to HTML edit your profiles, you know? And that is awesome. I miss who you used to be. It's like mourning a fucking lost friend. Like an old friend who turned toxic. They're doing hard drugs. They're doing AI. It's so bad. Oh my god, it's so bad. But Shiver's been around since the beginning, and people who followed me, I remember meeting you through DA too. We met because you saw my Discord server on DA and you joined. I think that DeviantArt is one of those platforms that will ever go down in history as something that could have been amazing but became something terrible. I know it's still being used on the Technically, but it doesn't have anything of substance on there anymore, and people who post there don't post there as their primary. It's a secondary site that people use so people can download files and things like that for adoptables, which I don't blame them. It's what the site was made to do, and it still has those features, but goddamn, there hasn't been a site like DA in a very long time, and I feel like the closest thing that I have to that is Toy House. It's like DeviantArt for OCs, you know? And I think it's as close as we're ever gonna get to it coming back. Choice is so much better, but people cross-post everywhere. When adoptable work is your main source of income, I totally get it. Having a character on Ko-Fi, Coffee, however you want to say it. Having them on Ko-Fi, having them in Toy House, having them in DeviantArt, having them on Blue Sky, you know, it's trying to make sure that you can get them out to the biggest audience you possibly can. Yes, I still use DA for that too. But if you've noticed, a lot of people on Toy House are now making their own stamps. They make their own stamps and they make their own assets and they put them all into one category, which is really organized so that you can just use them. Isn't that great? We're evolving. Does NeoCities have good stamps? I've like been really interested in NeoCities, but I can't code for the life of me, so I'm afraid of like making a website. The concept of making a website scares the shit out of me because I've done like coding where I've gone in and like worked on some like code that already pre-exists, but there's templates? Okay, awesome. I didn't know there was. I've been going under the assumption that everybody on there was just a very skilled coder. Because, you know, I don't... new ADHD skill. I teach myself how to code again. If anyone here has ADHD and knows what I'm talking about, but like the need to like teach yourself a new skill every like couple months is like probably one of the most draining things in the whole wide world. Like, I could do that. Give me that. I think it's an ADHD thing. It's something that I do. It's something that a lot of other people do. And I think it stems from like kind of the feeling of like the constant feeling of being like not doing enough. Like for example, your brain is just kind of like, I want more, I want more, I want more. It's something that I've always struggled with, and it's why I've jumped between so many different projects over the years. By the way, my project Devil Folly is still in production. I am working on getting my YouTube channel set up first so that I'm not posting to a dead fucking account. So I will be posting YouTube videos first and then working on development logs for Devil's Folly, which is in production still. It's just a lot slower so I can not go broke and save some money. Listen, man, I'm not gonna diagnose you, but you might have you might have it. Thank you. I'm excited to see what happens. Like, oh, my multi-chat is like not uploading anymore. I think I'm crazy for taking a break from code for school. Well, it's not the same. Like, when I was in school, I would draw between my projects, but I wasn't always, you know, I wasn't always doing my one thing I needed to do. I need to take that Ko-fi page down, the alert. Don't donate to me on Ko-fi. Ko-fi streamer bot, get the fuck out of here. The thing with Shiver, just because I'm gonna talk about it because I'm here anyways, is that I really like. I feel like there's not enough characters that are just short that are adults. That like don't look like kids. So for Shiver, I wanted to be very clear that she's just like, she's older. She's an adult. You know, she's not Cream's age. Dude, Art Fight's really exciting. I'm trying to get all my Sonic OC rough sheets done before Art Fight this year. We have Shivers, but Shivers not my OC, but I'm putting her up there. Aw. I'm sorry. Hold on. Why is this? Why is this not... Okay. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Let's do a draw together stream where we all work on our toy house, not toy house here, our art by rep sheets for 2026. Let's do that. We'll hold each other responsible. We'll all make each other draw and get it done. But yeah, Shiver's a short adult, smited by the world, or slighted, not smited by the world. Probably wishes she could smite the world. I did this without realizing it, but when I was making Shiver, or not making Shiver, but working on Shiver's story, I made her pretty similar to Knuckles the Echidna in a way, which I didn't mean to. Shiver's part of a people that live in an ice region. Basically, over time, they've lost their, like... Oh, now my chat's coming back. Lovely. Thank you so much. It's... Alright. Over time, they've lost their abilities and their connection to elemental powers. So then every generation that's born is less and less proficient with the energy that they use. And they've adapted to that by basically using their ice abilities to make like items. So they make weapons and not weapons, but houses and artifacts and furniture. Everything they do, it really uses their abilities. And it's like part of their culture, which I think is really fun. But I had a lot of fun writing that, but Shiver's the last of her people. They got all fucked over by Eggman. Recently. So she would probably have a lot in common with Knuckles in the way that she's the last of her people, but she's not a guardian of anything. She's just a girl in the world stealing shit because no one can tell her no. Shiver is a thief. She likes to steal. She takes whatever she wants. She doesn't care. Her kind of mentality is, no one's ever helped me, so I'm not gonna help anybody else. So, yeah, if you kind of get the picture, she's not the friendliest of people, but she loves Albin. She loves Albin so much. That's her sister. Because I love characters that have a good sisterly relationship. I love found family, as we all know. We all know I love found family. Thanks, guys. I love her too. I love her so much. Like I said, she's not mine, but I love her like my own. My favorite part about her design is that she makes weapons out of ice. So like, have you guys watched I Really Don't Want to Be a Magical Girl, where she just like takes out a lead pipe and bashes the guy's knees in with it? That's Shiver code. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that Shiver makes, like Actually, I need to move her bangs because it's covering her eye in a way I don't like. Hold on. Oh, I love this song. I haven't heard this song in years. No, it has to be here. And I'm gonna have to push it up, or else it'll look fucking weird. I found family with one of my OCs, except they created. You know what? I love found family because I did the same thing with Albin. I found family that shit, except for they founded their own family. Do your work first, and then we will draw, and then we will conquer art together. I'm only gonna be live until like 2:30 because I have work today. But this is basically a test stream to see how well my internet holds up while doing a multi-stream to multiple platforms. So thank you for being my test subjects. Yes, we will draw together. Huzzah! That'll be really fun. Tomorrow we will be working on, I hope, well, I'm gonna check in and make sure it's okay I do this, but my friend asked me to do a alternate cover for a comic that he's working on. And I said yes. And it's something that I've been wanting to work on and I just have been having a really hard time doing. But I feel like if I do it with people, kind of popping in ideas, it might be a little easier getting feedback live. I think the time of quarantine was such an interesting like time for like freedom of expression and like creativity, just because of like how many people were like stuck in their houses trying to be entertained. And I think that's something I miss about that. I think. Do I miss quarantine? No. There is nothing that will ever feel like 2020. Like, there's nothing that will ever feel like 2020. Like quarantine 2020. The peak of COVID 2020 was such a strange feeling. Nothing will ever be the same again. Sorry, I spaced out. I was trying something. Also, I love people be out here drawing Sonic OCs and not giving them the eyebrow bump. Give your OCs the eyebrow bump. You could do so much with that bump. Guys, that's their eyebrow ridge. We have that too on our heads. It's awesome. Give your OCs an eyebrow bump. It's so expressive. I've noticed it a lot with people who draw female characters. They'll be like, and they have eyelashes and eyelids and no eyebrow bump. I'm like, give your character an eyebrow bump. No! Please, please, please. It doesn't make them look masculine in any way. It just gives them pizzazz, dude. I'm cleaning out old art files and researching so much old art for that time period. It's a time. I've actually drawn more this year, I think, than I did at the beginning of last year. So I'm on a good pace with myself. I haven't drawn in a couple days because, unfortunately, my lovely friend Socks decided that it was time to play Cobblemon again. And my brain said, yes, it is time to play Cobblemon again. You're so right. So for the last, like, what, 4 or 5 days, that's all I've been doing. I've been playing Cobblemon. We have a server. I'm getting my team ready. We're fighting gyms. We're doing Cobbleverse. Hi, Socks. Welcome in. No, for real. It's been really fun though. It's been an absolute blast. I hope you have I love you, Socks. I didn't know you were here. You didn't say anything. Your keyboard turned French. That's kind of crazy. How foolish of you, yes, indeed. How dare you not realize that French is actually, like, one of the primary languages of Canada. I'm manifesting you'll get so much art done during Art Fight that you'll be like, wow, this is incredible. And that you also won't burn out by the end of Art Fight, which is really important, guys. I'm manifesting it all for all of you. We will all draw so much art during Art Fight and not get burned out, and it's gonna be great and a lot of fun. I love that we're talking about Art Fight like it's soon, but it's just 4 months away. Yeah, imagine being French. What the fuck? Huge L, really. Sucks to see even French. Last year, I was like, hey guys, I'm gonna do revenge pieces. And then I got like 15 attacks and I'm like, and I'm like, hey guys, I'm only one man. I want to draw for my friends too, actually. Oh, you'll have so much fun if you do. It'll be a blast. Birdie just popped open Warframe. I'm calling you out. Time is an illusion. Time is a concept. Then how are you playing Minecraft if you didn't have drama? That's a good... What the fuck? How did you do that? What sorcery is this? It is. They already dyed that giant lake green. I forgot about that. Also, by the way, Shiver's trans. I literally went up to my friend and I was like, Albin's trans. Shiver should also be trans. And they said yes. And I was like, thank you. For me, St. Patrick's Day is so nothing sauce. Like, I know a lot of people really enjoy it and then they party and stuff, but I feel like it's one of those days where people really like to get drunk and I don't drink. So it's not really a thing that I have fun or enjoy doing. As someone who cannot drink alcohol, or I would fucking die. Also, as you notice, I got an iPad for Christmas. Let's go. I love my iPad Pro. She's my baby. That's valid. I think it tastes like butt. Dude, I am so sorry you were pushed to drink it. If you say no, then that's a no. There's literally nothing more to it than no. Like, you don't have to do shit. I'm fine with being around people who smoke and drink. Like, I don't have a problem with it, but I can't smoke and drink. No, like literally. I've had like a taste of some stuff and it's just so strong that it makes me want to kick myself in the face. Oh my god, I just realized I didn't promo any of my shit onto my social media pages. Hold on. Hey guys, I'm really good at this streaming thing. Because I'm really good at this streaming thing. I don't know if you knew that. It's art time! Everybody get your pencils. Let's find Twitter, a platform I don't. Art time! Hi Rage, how are you? It's art time, it's art time! Redesign those Sonic OCs, dude. Redesigning Sonic OCs is one of my favorite things in the whole wide universe. It's Shiver! It's Shiver! Yeah, I'm trying Shiver. Fun fact, Shiver's transgender. I already said it earlier, but I'm saying it again. I hope you're having a good one, though. Also, does this song have the Power Rangers theme as part of it? Yeah, it does. This is Power Rangers Go. This is Power Rangers. I think more characters should just be trans and like you just like don't say anything. They're just like that's transgender. I'm like, oh yeah, and they're transgender. Congrats on your transition, Shiver. What have you been doing? What have you been drawing? What's been up? Oh, speaking of which, I love Go-Go Power Rangers. Dude, speaking of Power Rangers, I've been watching fucking Kamen Rider with my lovely friend Rain, and it's so fucking good, dude. We started watching Kamen Rider Build, and we've been watching Kamen Rider ZZZ, which is just the triple Z's. And the current, which is the current one, and I don't know if you know this, but it's based on sleeping. Hi, welcome in, Soul. Exactly, that's how we do it, dude. That's how you do it. You just go transgender, and then that's it. Like when I made Alvin trans, like she wasn't transgender originally. It was just kind of like, oh man, I'm kind of going through gender right now, and I feel like my OC should also be going through gender with me. So I made her go through gender with me. Yeah, going through gender. It's a real thing. People go through it. People gender all the time. I love her little tail. Shut up. Hold on. Good shit. And make him trans the mask. I think one of my favorite things in the whole wide world is when people do gender swaps or like gender bent versions of their OCs and they don't change anything on them. I know she's the little ball, the tiniest tail in the whole wide world. So tiny. She makes me like, she's one of those characters where I just kind of get like aggressively affectionate over. Like, I just want to squeeze her. And chew her up. Rip her apart with my teeth. But like in the most positive way. Oh my god, is that the Kitty Riot? Is that the Kitty Riot in my Twitch chat? Hi, Juno. I love it too. I think it's funny that I trust Shiver more because she's not, like I said, she's not even my OC. She belongs to my friend, and I just go, give me that. Binders all day. Don't put binders on all day. However, that's valid. Also, can I have to be so real. Let's have a real talk about self-shipping or like OC shipping with canon characters. Why the fuck, when I was a kid, did everyone make it seem like it was so cringe? It's not. It's fun as fuck. Like, what are you talking about? Like, I have like multiple friends who ship their OCs with Shadow the Hedgehog. Like, and I love their ships. They're right up there for me with Sanato. I have a friend who ships his OC Loop with Silver the Hedgehog. Their ship name is Loop Ilver. I love you, Sky. Shout out. That shit is my fucking favorite. He sends me this like pictures of them, and I'm just like, yes. So I just want to let you know, if you self-ship or like self-insert your OC into canon and are like, my character's like close with this character or like really good friends with this character, I see you and I fucking love you. It's such a good feeling. It's like, I'm not even joking. Loop Ilver mention. I love Loop Ilver. Like, I'm not even joking. People used to be so mean about it. Like, there were people who like would ship their OCs with like with them, and I would see like people being like, and this is so cringe. But like they had huge audiences and I never understood it, and I was like, yeah, that's so cringe. And then as I got older, I'm like, that's not cringe. Shut the fuck up. Your opinion is bad. Dude, Albin is Shadow's little sister. Did that for fun. Like, shut up. No one can stop me. And who's gonna stop me? Huh? Who's gonna stop me? Literally. And then I said, and Albin's dad is Toxic Yaoi with Eggman. Oh my god, Rouge? I heard the saxophones and I was like, ah! Dude, it's so fun. And I find that I sometimes enjoy like people who ship their OCs with canon characters more than I like any ships that are in canon. Because the people who actually ship their OCs with the character they're shipping them with, like, understand the character most of the time. Like, and they write them really well. And I'm like, yes, they're happy, they're in love, and they're happy, and they deserve it, and it works, and it's real. And I'll die on this hill. I'll die on this hill forever. Oh my god. Hi, Sky. We just were talking about Loop Ilver. We were just talking about Loop Ilver. Welcome in. Welcome in. You missed my Loop Ilver talk. Yeah, we were talking about shipping our OCs with like canon characters. Yeah, yeah. And I was like, and I said, what was it? I said, Loop. My friend has a character named Loop, and they ship him with Silver. And I'm gonna be so for real. It's one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. Like, it makes me so happy. And whenever he sends me art, I get so excited that I yell or I scream. You can watch the VOD, it came up really organically. And then Rach was like, oh my god, Loop Ilver mentioned. delighted. Thank you for drawing them last night and letting me look at that. I love it so much. Loop over, fuck the world. I'd be like this. Hold on. Hold on. And it's like in a stamp, and I put it on my my DeviantArt page, and it's like right there. Loop over nation, rise from the ashes, rise. Hi Nova, how are you? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a test stream. I'm multi-streaming over on YouTube. I'll make a Loop over fuck the world sticker stamp, and I'll post it publicly on my toy house so people can put it on their pages. How's that sound? As long as Sky's okay with it. Please make a stamp for real. Please do. I will literally, not even joking, put that on my fucking toy house page. I'm not even joking. Either you do it or I'll do it, but I'm gonna make it look like the sparkly Sonato ones that used to be on DeviantArt, but like with the Loop over colors. Please, please, please. Let's both do it so we can have two, and then you can put both of them on your page. I think everyone should make their own Loop over stamps. Listen, I think that we should all... I don't think so. Guys, we have to revert. We have to go back to stamps. We have to go back. I'm rallying the forces. I'm rallying the forces. Let's all make our toy house pages look like DeviantArt pages from 2015 to 2016. And let's all be free. And that's what I think. And you should vote for me for president. Send it to me now! Please, 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 please. Yes, I agree. Oh, thank you. I hope you have a good day, Soul. Have a lovely one. Yeah, I'm going president. Oh my god, no, we should do it on our art fight pages. I really appreciate it though. No, yeah, do it on our art fight. Oh my god. Yes, I saw it last night. Yes, yes, the kiss in the corner. Thank you for drawing them. I love them so fucking much. We can do both. Yeah. Oh my god. That would be so fun. You guys, this year for Art Fight, get out of here, you fucking thing. This year at Art Fight, let's just cover our Art Fight pages in stamps, I think. That was on stream. I have my Art Fight. It is in my card. Oh, hello, sub. What is up? Welcome. Welcome in. Scream from the rooftops, why don't you? Hello, hello. Sub is in YouTube chat. So you can't see sub, but I can see sub. I wish I could, if any of you know a streamer who streams on multi-stream with YouTube and Twitch, can you please send them my way and have them tell me how to combine my Twitch and YouTube chat so that everyone can coexist together in harmony? Sky, we were literally saying we're sending such good vibes to everybody this art fight. We are sending good vibes to everyone this art fight. Everyone's gonna have fun. No one's gonna burn out. We're gonna all make awesome art. We're all gonna do it. It is gonna be great. But if you go on my card, Rach, it's on my card. It should be on my card. Card.co, hold on. Where's my card? What? Guys, I'm miserable now. I'm miserable. What do you mean I can't combine chats? Hold on. Let me see. Is it not on there? It should be. Oh, it's not. I'm a moron. I didn't put it there. Hold on. I'll send it in chat. Well, now I have to, so. Hold on. I got it. I got it. I could have sworn it was there, but I guess it's not. Hold on. Wait. That's like miserable. I'll have to have them stacked one on top of each other so that everyone can read. Hold on. Go to my channel. Let me see my channel, please. There we go. That's so mean. Why would they do that to people? Why can't we all have silly fun and like be in the same like chat together? It's miserable. Twitch has no joy or whimsy in their life. Fine, I'll stack them on top of each other and there'll be a strange gap when one of them isn't as active. Wait, really? Hold on, let me take that out of my... I'm taking it out of my bio. And I'm no longer multi-streaming, and that's fine. It's so stupid. Hashtag my gap. My mysterious gap. Fuck, I thought that's really good. I like that a lot. Hashtag my gap. That's what I'm saying. I feel like a ton of streamers do it. But everybody does it. It's like the only way people are doing it nowadays. People be streaming on like TikTok and then people be streaming on fucking Twitter. Like, for real. It's just part of the we hate joy and whimsy, I think. Is that they hate the concept of creating an audience and having fun. Me when I have my own stream on Twitter, me when I stream on my Twitter. My active Twitter. They did want affiliates to be exclusive. Regardless if it does break it, I'm just gonna say I don't make any money from Twitch at this current moment. Maybe like $10 every like 5 months. So like I don't care. I have opened my Twitter only because multiple streamers that I really enjoy are active on Twitter. But for the most part, I am strictly a Blue Sky person. And I only use Twitter for like self-promotion. Which isn't even worth it because no one follows me on Twitter. Oh, new torture method. Open... Yes, you could totally ask me about it. I would actually, if you would want one, I would be happy to make you one, but it's also pretty easy. I love mine. I also made one for my friend Mono, which is hopefully gonna be on her next stream on Thursday or Wednesday? I don't know. I have no idea. Very happy to. Tumblr? Can we talk about Tumblr? Okay, so they changed their multi-streams is allowed, but combining chats isn't. You do not use third-party services that combine activity from other platforms or services on your, on you. Huh. And you know what? You should make it for fun. I recently started using Tumblr. Very rarely. I've been trying to post on it more, but I really enjoy it. Like, genuinely really enjoy it. I haven't posted on it in a bit just because I haven't been drawing it a bit. Yeah, we can talk about Tumblr. Let's talk about Tumblr. This is an ad. Make an account on Tumblr. I feel like there's like a very different Sonic fandom on Tumblr than there is anywhere else, and I'm saying this just as a Sonic fan, and it's really cool. I wish more people were on Tumblr. Because it's really nice and organized and cool and neat. And I'm on Tumblr too, so if you want to go follow me on Tumblr. It's really different, but like in a good different type of way. Do you know what I mean? Like, I like when you post your little OCs too. I like it a whole lot, actually. I love when people post about their OCs. I also like how the following tab actually works, because I also like that about Blue Sky that the following tab actually works as well. It's really nice to be able to see the shit that I actually follow people. Yeah, it's really good. Girl, her legs are crooked. I was tilted. Hold on. I got like my feet up. I'm just got chilling back. Get there. Okay, that's good. I really, really like that they encourage like different blogs. I like that you're able to have different blogs. I like almost everything about it, and I like all of the codes on there. And Tumblr is one of those sites where custom coding has been on there for so long that it's like just part of the culture. You can find so many free custom codes, or pay for one if you want to. Ooh. Oh, wait, really? Is that like a new update? Like that just happened? Whenever I post on social media, I'm very much like, hee hee, these are my little guys. And if you don't like my little guys, that's okay. So, like, I just kind of just go around and do whatever I want. Her hands are too small, but at this point, I just want to put her in her jacket. Because I want to work on other things. So we're going to put her in her jacket. I just wanted to draw a cute little chest glove. Because no one can stop me. Hopefully they will. I feel like Tumblr is one of those sites too where they do genuinely listen to I want to like I agree we need to the ass culture on Tumblr is kind of insane. Well, I'm not like directly a part of it. I've seen shit and it makes me Like, I'm afraid of it. Like, in a way that's not okay. Yeah. And you won against the Twitter algorithm for a very long time, but I feel like if you have an audience on Tumblr, you're kind of like your content goes out to that audience. If you're on Twitter, your content could go out to your audience. And then you have places like Blue Sky where they really don't have an algorithm, but it works really well because people like self-promote each other, which is really nice. I've been seeing that a lot of people are waiting for Blue Sky to make like private accounts, and I'm not sure they're gonna do that. I kind of hope they do. Dude, never feel bad for abandoning it. That shit was fucking toxic as fuck. Yeah, you're valid. That's so valid. Yeah, like, never feel bad. If you ever feel like you need to fucking abandon your account and start over again, there's no... I hate that people are like, it's your audience. It's like, it's people online. They're gonna be okay if I'm not here. Like, it's okay to just get up and move and do something else. It's not the end of the world. And if people make you feel like it's the end of the world, I think they need to have bigger, like, things in their world. You and my sympathy bars on the floor for people. Hey guys, if you're chronically online, get offline. If you're chronically online, how about we go talk to our friends and take a breath? I'm so for real. And if you're chronically online, don't be. Exactly, Sky. Exactly. Simply quit it. Period. And that's on that period. Did someone resubscribe to me? Hello? Have people been following me and subscribing to me? Hi, Sax. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Nova and Soul, for subscribing. I don't have alerts up. I'm looking at chat. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get the entitlement. I don't get the like, even feeling like just like entitled to seeing people's art, observing people's art, people's time, thinking that because you're a fan of someone too, that like you're owed something from them. I think that shit really pisses me off. Like, thank you. I'm just watching him. I just keep watching him go up and down. It's great. Also, shout out to Socks for helping me set up my thing earlier, because I wouldn't have been able to do it without him. Dude, having a large audience does not mean shit. At the end of the day, each one of those people is an individual, and you as an individual are responsible for your own fucking actions. Like, I'm sorry, just because someone has a large following, does that automatically make them like not a person anymore? Does that mean that they don't have like boundaries that no one else has to follow? Get out of here. And you know what? It can be bad in the Sonic community too. That's not to say, like, obviously the Sonic community's been through a lot in terms of growth over the years. I feel like it's pretty good, but it can be bad. No, yeah. It's a genuine problem. It's not just you. It's not just the situation you went through either. It's a lot of people going through similar things. It's a big problem. Social etiquette online. I literally said this to my mom the other day, and I was like, not to be like a back in my day, but I literally said, when did people stop teaching their fucking kids manners? When did people stop having manners online? When did people stop saying please, thank you, and respecting people's boundaries as individuals? When did that happen? Why is that okay? I don't think it's okay, and it's not okay. Like, even just like in the art community in general, I find often, dude, people don't teach their kids online safety anymore. They just be like, here's an iPad, have fun. And it's genuinely a problem, and it pisses me off. This is a topic I'm so serious about. Also, yes. I agree with you, Sky. I think it is because this is, in general, something as we as a species of human beings are still adjusting to, but I don't think we're adjusting properly to it, to be honest. Things were better before, and I feel like they keep getting worse. I have high hopes that things will get better, though. No, literally. And now people be like, oh, here's my address. This is my house. This is my mom and dad. This is my car. Like, okay. Literally, I think, like, I miss Moshi Monsters, dude. I miss limited talk chat interactions with people. I miss, like, the customizations of, like, rooms and individual, like, avatars. Stuff like that. And I think that's a good idea. I think maybe blaming a multi-billionaire for our problems is a good idea. It's okay. He doesn't deserve to have his name spelled right anyways, so it doesn't matter. That guy stinks. Dude, the whole issue with Roblox has had my blood boiling. Like, absolutely, adults are not responsible to police kids on the internet. It's not their jobs, it's the jobs of the parents of those kids. Like, why are you making it easier for stuff like that to happen? Get the fuck out of here. We be having genuine problems. So, like, I have an 18+ art server, as many of you know, because most of you are there. Uh, um, I will not link that on my Twitch. I will not link that on my YouTube. I will put that on my card behind a Ask Me wall, I think, because I don't trust that that people will just not go in it and it's not appropriate. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there should be spaces where people just are allowed to be adults, you know? Like, not to say that it has to be not safe for work. Like, nothing has to be not safe for work in an 18+ space, but like a space where people can just like like not have to worry about like kids showing up. Because I feel like everywhere on the internet there's just kids. They're everywhere. They're fucking everywhere, dude. I also kind of like the size that my Earth server is at right now. So I think I'm just gonna be like, if people want to join, like, ask me. But I like how tiny it is. There's like, what, 40 people in there? It's good enough for me. Alright, I'm copying and pasting this shoe and putting it over there. I'm not drawing it again. We've entered a territory where I'm lazy. No, for real. And I also wish that adults would like mark if they are gonna be posting 18+ content. Because there's a number of creators that I follow where I really enjoy their work as like an individual, and then I'll just be like hit with it and I'm like like, it's not something I want to see on my timeline like all the time. I have 2 separate accounts, one where I can follow like more adult content, and then one where I just is like E for everybody. You know what I mean? Not to say like I follow not safe for work accounts. I follow a couple, but like mostly just because they art styles. But it's just like people need to properly tag their shit and people need to respect it. Like, damn, bitch. And that's not just me as an asexual person saying that. Yeah, no, we have good talks in Twitch chat. It's always fun. It's a good time. Yeah, we were just saying that. Well, let's hope they get their shit together and put it up. You know, let's hope they do it. Okay, let's get rid of this under, and then I can put her gloves on, and then I can do something else. Because this is the first thing I've drawn in literally like a week. And you know what? It came out kind of cute, so I'm not upset about it. Here. Oh, goodbye, Fluff. I'll miss you. I'm one of those people who when I will draw, aw, thank you. Thank you so much. I love Juicy's Toy House Gallery. Yeah, and I give my OC's chest fluff only to cover it. That's okay. Thank you for staying at all. You can head in and come out and leave and whatever you want to. It's literally Monday. I'm not expecting I wasn't expecting so many people to be here today. I was just like, I'll just do a quick test stream with like a couple people if they show up, and then so many people showed up, which I'm very grateful for, so thank you. But regardless, I'm just happy anyone stopped in. Alright. Is this fist bump? This sounds like fist bump. I am literally gonna stop streaming in like 30 minutes because I have work at 3:30. It's not fist bump, but I heard the fist bump theme. Yeah, also wolf calc. Yes, okay, that makes sense. I was like, I hear something from forces here. The forces, I can hear a hint of forces. Forces has been here. I can feel it in my bones. Literally though. I heard like fist bump in there and I'm like, something just happened. That's how I feel when I like observe like forces shit. Shiver belongs to my best friend Lane, who is not active online. So I take Shiver and I draw her. She's literally, hold on, I wanna show this off because it's so silly. Hold on. No, we're going to Toy House. Toy House. Look at my tabs. Shiver, 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 play shiver. Okay, all right. I'm so happy I have. Thank you all for loving her. Shiver and Albin have been together for a very long time. This is the first iteration of them together. Yeah, well, I don't really have an option. Thank you. That was done by Night Hearts. Cal. Love Cal's work. I just got this one of her. This shit's so fucking fire, dude. This is by 5e or the Underhanded. Love, love, love these. She looks so gun on in this picture. But this is Shiver and Alvin in their first iteration together. This is done by a friend who we had on Instagram at the time. Shiver was a lot more of just like icy. And Albin has not changed very much. Shiver has changed a lot more. This was her. There I am in the corner giving her a kiss. This is Shiver's like redesign. When I got down on my knees and I said, please, please, please trust Shiver, please, for the love of God, trust Shiver, please, 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 please. And then my best friend said, oh my God, fucking fine. And then I took that and I went in and I played with her concept. So here's her with her ice bat. Here's her with her lead pipe made of ice that I love. I like that thing. She makes everything really spiky so she can hit people with it. Her being a thief, I thought it would be really fun if she used her ears to cover her face and like it's got disguise thing. She's really small compared to Albin. Anyways, and this was done by Mono EX, which is for... Thank you! I love my Shiver propaganda. I'm on my Shiver propaganda all the time. This is done by Mono EX. I asked her to make a new outfit. And she did. And it cooks so hard. Because like she's like a thief and I was like, oh my God, she would so do graffiti, dude. So now she does graffiti also. Honestly, I love Toy House. I use it really as a place to store all my stuff. Like, oh, I have this looks like Albin's page. This is Solus's page. Like I have Albin's dad on here. It just is a really nice place to keep not only the art that I get of her, but the art I make. Um, and I found it to personally be like the best thing. And then we also have Albin, which I'll just pop up really quick because I love it. Shout out to Toyos, my beloved. I love you so much. I love them so much. They mean the whole wide world to me. This I'm gonna get off this in a second. This is one of the things I'm like super proud of. I designed this based on Metal Sonic as well as some other things. And I had to like think about ball jointed dolls and also Sonic like robot designs. Because I want her to be as close to canon as I possibly can with Albin. So like even here, like there are two little intake and outtake valves where, yeah, her earring is a tracker chip. It just slots in. That's so her dad can find out where she is if she's in trouble. He's kind of a helicopter parent. Yeah, like I had a lot of fun designing the inner casing and all this stuff, and it's just a really, really good time. I had a really good time doing all of it. And then we also have, oh wait, I didn't even need to go over here. This is Albin's dad, by the way. I love her dad. And this is his gun. Hold on. I designed this the other day too. Dude. Holy shit, did you know designing a Wispin is fucking hard? Shout out to Zio Silver for helping me with the Wispin design, because every time I drew this, it looked like a fucking sniper rifle. and I was like, it's too realistic. It's too realistic. And then like, what if it had like a mouth that opened to like the birds? I was like, oh my god, this is so smart. But yeah, and all of it started from this like concept sketch right here, which was in 2024 in October. And without this, I would not have any of them. Thank you, me, for loving robots. Also, I made him fatter. I made him fatter because he's an old man, and I didn't want him to be a twink. He's also shorter than this now. He's much shorter than that now. Thank you. I agree. I'm very happy with them. Anyways, we're off of Toy House. I love looking at my toy house. I look at it sometimes for fun. All right, Shiver's all done. Her hands are too small, but I don't really care. I love her. Whoop. Ooh. All right. All right. Yeah. So I want to explain that really quick. Also, my lovely background. I don't ship him with Eggman. I, however, ship them as in a divorced couple that hates each other. If that doesn't make any sense, like the way I ship them. Bye, Sky. Thanks for popping in. Thank you for being here, and anyone else who has to go too. It's been really fun. Sure, let me just... There we go. Thank you. Yeah, so for Solus, who is Albin's father, I like to think of it as in the way of like, Albin is technically, a child of divorce. She is a shadow android through and through. She was made by Eggman, but she no longer belongs to Eggman. She's been retrofitted by someone else, so she's technically a child of divorce. And so I think of them as people who really cared about each other in their youth, but Eggman changed so much to the point where he is evil as fuck, And I don't think that my guy Solus would fuck with that at all. So it's kind of like, oh, I mourn the friend I used to have, but you're not the friend I know anymore. Type bullshit. Type bullshit. All right. Before we stop, I am going in and I'm going to start on a mirror design that I told someone I would do. All right. Okay. Well, I like to think that Eggman had to go to school. You know what I mean? We don't know anything about Eggman in his college years or his high school years or anything like that, but he has multiple doctorates canonically, so he definitely went to college. And I imagine that he would have some connections from when he went to school. And I adapted Solus to be one of those connections, to the point where he is more biomechanically inclined, whereas Eggman is mechanically inclined, like robotics. Which is why Albin is so realistic as a character, and why she looks so, like much like a normal hedgehog. But I didn't want to extend on it too far. So a lot of the stuff that I have for the college is just like they went to school together. Solus had a crush on him. They were rivals. Eggman has this huge thing about like being overlooked. I think he mentions it in Forces. He talks about like how everyone always looked at Maria, never at him. And I like to think that that's something he's carried with him for a really long time. So I think that if he had a friend who, in theory, surpassed him and got a job, let's say working at a gun facility and was scouted by Gun, because I don't know if you know this, but the military scouts in colleges. Like, imagine like the feeling of betrayal, you know, like where you think like somebody that you care about kind of outshines you for the first time in a way that you feel like you don't like. And Eggman is the type of guy who would be like, you're looking at me, I'm making a big show. It's like, it's all he is, you know? So I rooted it in those feelings. There's a respect there for their intellect, but also a hatred based around other stuff. Because I like building off of canon. And also, I think it's really funny that both of them are robotics techs, and they both have like 5 kids. Like, Solus has Albin, Shiver shows up, Albin gets a little brother, and then he has another robot he makes named Trinket, who is this little rat. And then you have Eggman, who has Sage, Metal, Bell, and then Orbot and Cubot if you want to count both of them. I just think it's funny. They're similar, and they have a lot of like things that coincide. My Blorbos. Yeah, literally. I have a tiger. You guys get to see how I do my ref sheets. It's really easy. I put on the mirror tool, or the symmetry tool, and I do it. Because I only have to draw half of it. Yeah. An army of robot children and Shiver, who just literally never left. The reason she's like considered like his kid, I'm gonna be so for real, is because she literally broke into their house and just like never left. She's a freeloader, and but he loves her like a daughter. They're also the only two organic beings that live in that house, so I feel like they find some solace in that. Which is why Alvin ends up wanting a little brother. Because, or a sibling, because she's like, and I don't have anybody who's like me in the whole world, and I would really like that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love my silly little symmetry refs. They're quick, they're easy, and they're fun, and you know what? That's all it should be. Which means ... that I get more done. Because I only have to draw half of it. I find it to be really interesting and fun. It's not something I really used to enjoy doing, but when I went back in and worked on the Misfits reference sheets, I kind of was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're in it. Oh yeah, we're doing it. Because you can put so much, this is a free template you can find on Ko-fi. I'll post it in my art Discord after this because I had some people ask me about it before. But I literally have a link to it. Hold on. Actually, I'll post it in chat if anybody wants it. Hold on. Chat. Here we go. Paste. Enter. That is the Ko-fi of it. It's completely free. It has multiple 3D model turnarounds of most of the Sonic characters, along with their canon heights, and front views and side views for all of them, which is why I like it. No problemo. We'll love to share free resources with people. So don't look at this hand. I'll fix it later. I don't care. It's fine for now. I don't care. Got a lot better drawing hands. Still not great at it. There we go. Alright. It's fine. It looks ugly, but I'll fix it later. It doesn't matter. It just needs to exist there for now. I just want to get a base out really quick so I can put the details on this character later. Yeah, I really like that. And I do that. It's so fun. I love to put them in little outfits and dress them up. That's what's gonna be so fun about Albin's sheet, is that I finally get to put the outfits that I had designed for her on her officially in my own style, which I haven't done yet. Oops. Oopsie. Well, not really. It also kind of lets you not only just like make them a dress-up doll, but I like that reference sheets kind of give you an eye into how the artist intended to design them. Like on Albin's reference sheet, I have a note that says like her quills are meant to represent a star piece, star shape pattern. Like they're similar to Sonic's, but more so to Shadow's quills, and that's intentional, very much so. And I get to make a note of that so people know, you know, like, hey, she has star theming going on. Maybe you didn't know that, but she does. Here we go. Really quick, we're gonna be stopping stream in like 10 minutes. Yeah, I do too. I think one of my biggest irks is that, like, if you do this, it's fine. But a lot of people will write like their OC's like lore on their ref sheets, and I'm like, no, don't do that. Please don't do that. Because you can't read it. It's so hard to read and it's so hard to see. And I find myself like straining to look. Like the only thing that needs to be on a reference sheet is something that would help you draw the character, right? You know? So if it's not as like design oriented as it needs to be, then like you know, like, hey, maybe we keep it off, you know. That's kind of what I found, is that when I was younger, I used to be like, oh, and I'm gonna put their weapon on the sheet and I'm gonna do all this and this, but you can make separate sheets for that. Like, you don't the only thing that really needs to be on a design sheet is the character and their outfit, and like any notes that you really need to put on there for any sort of reason, you know, like maybe they have a specific scar or marking that's underneath their clothes that might appear, you know, at a certain angle if they were to draw them, you know, stuff like that. Alright, hold on. But yeah. Those are my feelings. Yeah, no, but I mean, I'm gonna be so for real, even with references, you can get your character drawn inaccurately. I've had it happen and I'm just like, okay. Like, I probably should be more like, hey, you should fix this, but like, I had one time where I drew like multiple side features of like my character's head, and he has a very long nose that's like very angular. And they like completely changed the side profile. I was like, okay. I mean, it looks great, but it's not him. Dude, if someone like ever drew Albin with like boobs or like eyelashes, I'd be like, I'm sorry. Take those off. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Hold on. I'm not gonna show the piece of art But I will show the character really quick. Hold on. You're in my Misfits folder. So, so this is him, right? He has a really cute big nose, and a long face, very soft features. I love you, Hayden. I love you so much. I give you big kiss. Mwah. But his features are very pronounced, you know? He has a big nose, he has big ears, but his features are soft. He doesn't have like a very sharp pointed nose. And it's kind of, that's kind of like an important thing about him. You can go check it, obviously, if you would want to in your own time. But like, it came out beautifully, don't get me wrong, but it's, you know, I feel like the facial structure is not the same as what I provided. And that's honestly okay. Like, it's just like, all right, well, I also think people too should, if like they're like, oh, I don't think I can draw those features accurately, they should just like say that when you send them a character. Like, hey, I don't know if I can like capture your character properly. You know? Like, not to be like, oh, I can't draw this type of feature, but like, if you don't think you can do it, like, maybe practice. Yeah, get good and do it, though, for real. But I'm not going to show the art because I don't want to put the artist on blast. It is on his Toy House if you want to look at it yourself. But like I said, I really do enjoy the piece as a whole. I just wish that his features were there because he's a long face and a long nose. His nose is huge and I love his big nose, and it was really important to me when I was drawing him. Yeah, no, for real. Her arms are too short. And her legs are too long. Hold on. I'm almost done with this base, so... well, done with what I'll fix later. Hold on. Get rid of these hands. I hate these hands. It is so important, and as someone who did not have a lot of... Well, I've always tried. But I wasn't good at it, and so I had to get good at it. Like, I have my character Lilith. I can't show her on here because she has her boobs all out. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. But like, her face is very round. She has a bigger body type. She's strong, you know. And then I have like a skinny twig man. Like, they're very different, but not only does it give you good like distinction on characters, but it's like important to be able to draw different types of people, because I'm sorry, but the only people who exist in the world are not skinny women and twink men. Like, anime boys and anime girls are not the only OCs in the whole wide world, or characters who exist. Yeah, and I mean, honestly, as long as it's something people are working on, I think that's all that really needs to happen, is you look into it, you acknowledge it, and you're like, I need to get better at this thing. Motherfucker, the arms are still too short. Hold on. Don't regret it. See it as a learning opportunity, you know? You did, and you did. You took it as an opportunity to learn and to change and to grow, and there's nothing to be like regret or be embarrassed, you know, unless you like did something like really weird, you know, but like I look back at my art very fondly, even if they are all anime twinks. You know what I mean? And by that I mean like they're all skinny and like and stuff like that. Like I look back on that stuff fondly because I was at a place in my art where I didn't know how. I was still learning. I was still developing, and that's okay. Because I can look back on what I have now and be like, I can be fond of it. Which I think is important. In my onion. That's all. Alright. The Case of the Disappearing Hand, where I trace this entire section and then it appears on the other side. We are always learning and we'll always be learning. And I think that's one of the best things about art. Like, not even joking, like 2 years ago, I couldn't draw hands. I can draw hands now. I mean, it might not look like it because I'm kind of fucking up, but I can draw hands now. That's a big jump for me from what I used to do. Or what I used to not be able to do. And I can, you know, I could look back at old pieces and be like, man, I wish I'd drawn that, you know, but it wouldn't have really made any difference because it's already passed. So I just kind of choose to look at it in a way of like, well, that's what I did and that's where I am now. Yeah, I kind of go like, man, if I had done this differently or if I had tried a little harder, maybe it would be different, but it doesn't really, it's not productive behavior. You're your own worst critic in the end. Alright. Oh. No, literally. A couple months ago in December, I literally just copied a bunch of hands from the IDW comics and I stuck them in and I was just like, and I'm drawing these. And it helped a lot. Now I know how to draw fists. Shoulders too broad. Stick too buttery. Alright, I'm gonna draw the tail and I'm gonna wrap it up. Her face looks funny. Hold on. I have to fix it. Alright, that's better. Regardless, I want to say thank you everyone for joining a 2-hour live stream that was meant to be 1 hour, but you guys are always fun to talk to, so, you know, whatever. Whatever, you know. Thanks, I guess. Oh, I'm so happy it did, and it genuinely means the world to me to hear that whenever someone says, like, seeing me draw inspired them. I hope you all have a genuinely wonderful day today, on this Monday. I will be live tomorrow. We will be working on actual productive stuff, and I'm manifesting that my my stream layout's gonna be done by then. So. Aw, thank you guys so much. I'm not gonna raid anybody. This was just for fun. But you can disperse and go other places if you wish. But at this time, I'm all done. So have a wonderful day, everybody.